This is Twinkie647 with another story that'll make you say, for real though? This story actually hits me close at home. This story comes from Decatur, Georgia, where we have the school of McNair Discoverable Charter School. It's an elementary school off of Gresham Road. And on yesterday, these kids had a livable nightmare. A man by the name of Michael Brandon Hill entered the school with an AK-47, shot a few times before he was actually confronted. Thank God and all the heavens above for Miss Antoinette Tuft. But before I get ahead of myself, check out this clip.
Police outside Atlanta say they cannot explain the motive for a near tragedy there. A gunman fired to officers yesterday from inside an elementary school. No one was hurt. The suspect surrendered after a plea from a school employee. Mark Strausman is in Decatur, Georgia, outside the Ronald E. McNair Discovery Learning Academy. Mark, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Gail. This is a shaken community. It's school year barely 1 week underway, and this happens. Police say the gunman had no known connections to this school, but did seem to have a plan to kill. The gunshots broke out just after 1 p.m. when police say 20-year-old Michael Brandon Hill, a convicted felon, opened fire inside McNair Discovery Learning Academy in suburban Atlanta.
Shooting scene, 2162 2nd Avenue with McNair.
A hostage situation, there are shots being fired.
Authorities say Hill was armed with an AK-47 and other weapons and likely entered the building through the front door behind someone authorized to be there. He held 2 employees hostage while he terrorized the campus, firing his rifle into the air from inside the front office.
He had a look on him that he was willing to kill. Matter of fact, he said it.
Bookkeeper Antoinette Tuft was one of the hostages. She told ABC News that Hill demanded that she call a local news station so they could come video police being killed.
He actually tried to go out the door where the kids was, and I called him back and kept talking to him to keep him calm to stay inside with me, because I knew that if he got outside, that he was going to start shooting the kids. He had already shot a round off in the office with me.
Tuft's credited with persuading Hill to end the siege and put down his weapons. Shortly after she talked him down, Hill surrendered to police. More than 800 students were evacuated. Parents waiting at a nearby Walmart for the standoff to end were elated when the buses finally arrived with their children.
It's scary. You know, like what you see on TV, I'm like, okay, it would never happen to me. But to be in this, I wouldn't even put this on my worst enemy. This is the worst feeling you could ever have.
None of the kids was hurt. In part, a testament to the safety practices school administrators had in place before the shooting.
It's a tragic situation, but at the same time, we are so blessed and pleased that all of our children are safe. I want to thank law enforcement who is standing here with me this afternoon, who did such a professional, outstanding job in responding to this very, very serious crisis.
If police have learned a motive behind this attack, they haven't shared it with us. This school will be closed today, but the students will go to class at a local high school. Hill will be charged with multiple felonies, including aggravated assault, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and Charlie and Gail, he'll also be charged with making terroristic threats.
Now, this is one of the greatest fears every parent has. You send your child to school and someone comes in and shoots up the school. That's a nightmare for parents, and it's so unfair. This is a habit that's starting to escalate. I've been seeing it more and more through the years. And there's actually one more thing I want to bring up. There seems to be one running race in each of these situations. I'm not going to say that every single school shooting has happened by someone of the white race, but I will say this: most of them, 94 to 98% of them, have been perpetrated by someone of the white race. And that's a fact. I say that to say this: I think that this should be addressed. I don't know what's making white people angry. You know, we had this same discussion when black people was angry during the Trayvon Martin trial. So I think that we should actually bring this part up too. What is going on with the white race? Why is it that angry white men are going into schools and killing children? What is going on? Somebody need to address that. Bill O'Reilly, where are you? Sean Hannity, I want to hear your explanation. Oh, and you too, Glenn Beck. Where's your voice? I want to hear it. Please address this situation. Please tell us what is going on with the white men. Why are they so angry? Is it because their pants are too tight? Is it because they have too much money? Exactly what's the reason? What's going on? Please tell me. Now, I know I may have been sarcastic in those examples, but I really do want to know. Am I safe to send my child to school? Am I right to get suspicious every time I see a white man in a trench coat? Should I always feel a little afraid when I see a group of white kids walking? I mean, we want to start setting these racial things to the side, but when we look at the facts of things that are happening, school shootings, mall shootings, office shootings, when we see those things in these public areas, we also see who is really doing this. I really don't have much else to say. I just really want those questions answered. So if anybody can answer that question in the comment area, please do, because I'm going to read that. I want to know what's making white men so angry right now. And I also want to know, why aren't these things being addressed in the media? Answer those questions. And until we speak again, remember always, I love you. Peace and blessings.